Here it is, July 11th. Got out here a little bit later than I was hoping for, and the mosquitoes out here are just terrible. Going in to my Cerro Gordo County farm and the Worth County farm tonight. I'm gonna check trail cameras quick. They're the cameras I don't really have a whole lot of hopes for because of flooding in the area the past month and a half or so. So as soon as I get to the cameras, I'll show you what I got and let you see all the pictures that we get. Hopefully there's a lot. Stay tuned. Well, as anticipated, the mosquitoes are terrible out here. With this camera, what I did is I had it set up on a V coming in here, but I just don't know how high I'm aiming because the trails are tore up. I mean, there's a lot of traffic coming in and out of here. But I had 13 pictures when I showed up, so I would like to think that my camera's pointed too high and I'm missing them, but I'll find out here in just a second. I'm gonna get out my card reader and take a look. Stay tuned. Well, I just got done taking a look at the first pictures that I only had 12 on. And I did have deer. I had some does and fawns, but my camera was too high. So I learned that little lesson, which is fine. But now I'm worried about my cameras that I'm going to be checking next weekend, hoping they're not too high. But that's the glory of checking them before peak antler development is you can get them adjusted where you need to. Well, now I just came off the ridge trail camera that I have, and I actually have a stand just right up about 20 yards away from that camera. Now I'm going all the way to the bottom where they cross the river. Now this one, I don't know if there'll be a picture on it or not, other than me, because of the flooding. So stay tuned as we get to this. I'll show you what we got and kind of go from there. Thanks. I finally made it down to the river bottom, and oh my word, are the mosquitoes terrible. This camera isn't looking very good at all. It had 15 before I just walked up and had a picture taken of me, so I didn't really expect many. The other side I do expect more, probably not many. Any of these cameras I'm not expecting a whole lot, so anything is better than nothing in my mind at this point. It'd be nice to see them getting back onto their travel patterns and get back to doing what they do through here as opposed to having to worry about a flood. So stay tuned, you'll see more. Well, again, we just had does and fawns here too, but at least it's nice to see that there's deer back in the area. So all in all, happy with these two on the river here. Like I said, mosquitoes are terrible, but it's what you deal with. It looks spot on for angle wise, so I'm not too worried about if anything keeps coming through there, and batteries were still good. So on to the next camera that I've got, and then I'll show you an update on the food plot as well while I'm over there, so stay tuned. Here it is, July 11th, and I'm kind of showing you an update on the food plot, and it's growing. You know, places where it hasn't had sunlight, it's not nearly as thick, but there's brassicas coming up, a lot of clover, some ryegrass. All in all, it looks like a good plot so far. Turkeys have been scratching in here pretty heavily, and mosquitoes must be the size of turkeys, because man, I'm about getting carried away here. So this is just going to be kind of a quick in and out update. The big part of the food plot here isn't taking off as good as I'd like to see, but all in all, it's still taking off. Last year we didn't have anything. Got radishes growing in here too. So all in all, it's a good mixture of everything that we've got. So I'm impressed with everything. You know, a couple more timely rains and this will be huge for us. So stay tuned, we'll bring you more. Well, here I am approaching my last camera, last woods that I check on anyway. I've had pretty good bucks in here before, so I'm gonna leave the camera in the truck though because of the mosquitoes. I'll let you know what I find when I come back out. Thanks.